Hey y'all, it's Carisha and I'm back with another video. So today I decided to do a video of me doing my daughter's hair. Her name is Naila and she's 4 years old. And it's just time for her to get her hair redone for the weekend. So I'm just taking loose some little twists that I had in her hair, and I'm going to detangle them, and then y'all going to see what I do next. So I just used, this time around, because I couldn't find her grease that I mixed together for her hair, I am using some Dax hair grease, the green one, and it works really good. It keeps her scalp moisturized and all that good stuff. And I'm also going to be using the orange bottle of Shine & Gem, also to help slick down her natural hair. She is all natural. She's never had a perm. So that Shine & Gem just really gives me a good foundation to put a rubber band on. And I don't actually oil my rubber bands just because her hair from that Dax grease is oily and moisturized enough, and the rubber bands do not break out her hair at all. So y'all basically just gonna be seeing me repeating the same steps for those 3 rows in the back. I'm just gonna be taking them loose, detangling them, greasing it up, putting that Shine & Gem on there, and rubber banding them back up. And then I'll come back and talk to y'all when I get to that point to where I'm done with that. Okay, so I'm now done rubber banding those parts back up. And I'm just take a scrunchie, and I use that scrunchie to tie up that top row. And so what I'm doing now is taking those 2 bottom twists that I had pre-twisted, and I'm going to connect them to that middle piece. That's what you see me doing here. And then after I connected them with another rubber band, I went ahead and took those twists loose. And since this is a big section of hair, I went back in with some of that Shine Jam, and I'm just smoothing that down so it'll be easier for me to twist. And this also prevents flyaways as well. She was being so dramatic, y'all. So then I took those other 2 sides, and I'm going to twist them up as well. She kept moving the chair. So now that I'm done twisting those in the middle part, I'm going to take those 2 twists that are on the side, and I'm going to put them together and rubber band them with that middle piece there. And then I'm unraveling those twists. And then I'm going to take those 2 twists that are in the middle, and I'm going to take and rubber band those to that 2 outside pieces that you see there. And her hair is so slick that I use 2 rubber bands. It's so slick. So that's the back, and what the back looks like, a little simple design. So now I'm just going to use that scrunchie to get that hair out my way while I work on this front part here. And those 2 side pieces that you see me coming down, I'm going to just leave those down as little sideburn pieces, I guess. So I was going for kind of like a curved part, not like really, really curved, but just like a slight curve. So I'm parting that off, and I'm just so particular about my part. So I was really trying to get it straight and curved the way that I wanted it to be. So then after I got that curved, of course I'm going to grease her little scalp so it won't be dry. And I rubber band that other side up so it'll be out my way. And I'm going to work on this side. So for the front of her hair, because it's so slick and it comes out the rubber band like really easily, I use edge control for the front part of her hair. So that's what you see me slicking it down with. And I'm going to go over the comb with it just to make sure that it's nice and slick. The Shine Jam will do this too, but with the Shine Jam on the front part of her hair, I've noticed that it doesn't last at all. You know, with Shine Jam, like, it gets like really oily over time. So that's why I prefer to use the edge control, which is, I don't even know the name of the edge control. It's the orange bottle. And it's orange and pineapple. Everybody's using them now, but orange and pineapple is my favorite one to use in her hair. So I just rubber banded me off, or I just parted me off a piece, and I'm going to smooth it down and get it rubber band up. And then I'm going to part that back piece into 2, grease that scalp, you know, as always. And then I'm going to slick those 2 pieces down, and I'm going to put rubber bands on them as well. God, she is just dancing away and chewing that gum. Doing the most. So then I'm going to take that first piece that I had rubber banded up, and I'm split it in two, and I'm twisting it, and then I'm going to connect that to that bottom piece there, and I'm going to twist that other piece and then connect it to the other piece that I had rubber banded up, and then that's going to be it for that side. Here I'm just fixing her edges the way that I want them to be. And then we're going to get started on this other side up here. So I just did the same thing that I did over there. I'm just moving that little sideburn piece out my way, slicking it down so it's not in the way. Greasing the scalp, and then we're going to slick the whole front part of that piece over there. So then I parted it off, and initially I was going to do the same design as the other side, but I was like, I'm going to do something different on this side. So I took that front section and I split it in two, and then I'm going to rubber band those two pieces up as soon as I get it nice and slick down and flat the way I like it. So then I went ahead and twisted those two pieces up, and I'm going to move to the back piece that's left. I'm going to split that in two, slick it up, put a rubber band on it, and then we're going to connect those two pieces from the front to the back together. So I decided to do a crisscross design on this side. So I took that those front two pieces and I just went diagonally, connected them diagonally to those two back pieces, and that creates your X. So now I'm getting ready to form her two ponytails. We're going for 2 buns today. So I'm just making sure it's nice and combed out. And I just use some of that Shine Gem just to sleek it all down, so it won't be like overly frizzy. And then I'm going to use 2 rubber bands to go ahead and make that ponytail that I'm wanting. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side as well. So right here, I was just trying to see how I wanted to form her buns. So what I did is I just twisted it a little bit, and then I just wrapped it around where that rubber band was from where I created that ponytail. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. And I used a rubber band just to help that ponytail, that bun, stay in place. I'm just fluffing it out just so that it forms the way that I want it to. And then we're going in with a few finishing touches. She loves these butterfly clips, so I said I was going to put those in her hair since she likes them so much. So now I'm going in with these little sideburn pieces that I had left out. I'm detangling it, and then I'm going to go ahead, and I use the edge control just to keep them down so they're just not sticking up all over the place. And I was trying to get her, natural hair to curl, but I had put so much edge control on it. So the curls will form on their own after a while. So I'm just touching up these edges, and then I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Just a cute, simple hairstyle for her. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time.